Hi Virgo, welcome to your November reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, so you can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply, so of course take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of November, see what you guys could be currently dealing with, as well as what you can expect, get some insight with some guidance, and overall see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in November 2021. Messages for Virgo, please. Hope you guys are doing good. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jayne, and let's get right into this reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2021. Any messages for Virgo for November? What's going on for my Virgos, please? And thank you. Okay, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for November 2021. Any messages for Virgo? Oh. Okay, we got the Cobra. We also have the Hummingbird. Messages for Virgo. Okay, we also have the Hyena and the Deer. Bottom of the deck, we have the Snake, the Gazelle, and the Octopus. Okay, so kind of right off the bat, what I'm feeling from this energy, Virgo, is that some of you might be recognizing a lesson or a certain cycle that's been on repeat for quite some time. What is happening here? Did something happen? Okay, never mind. I thought my laptop was like glitching the fuck out. It looks like as if there's like something that you're returning to. Here's the thing. We have the Hummingbird and the Cobra. The Cobra talks about lessons being learned. It talks about personal growth, but it also talks about cycles and learning cycles. And the Hummingbird talks about returning to something. And so it's almost like the way that these two cards came out together. It's like you're returning to a lesson that you learned in the past. Or the energy that I'm getting for the month of November, it's like you're being tested based off a lesson that you learned in your past, or an experience that you went through, and how that has shaped you on your journey. I have a feeling like there is a kind of test from the universe to show what you know. And that's kind of been a message coming through for the collective for a while now, for the last few months, right? Like I've been saying, maybe I even said it to you guys in one of your readings, like show what you know, especially as we were in a lot of retrograde energy, but now we're kind of coming out of that. But it's almost like before you can get to the next step, you have to show the universe, you also have to show yourself that you're ready for the next level. And so it's almost like you're being tested with, with the experience that you have in your back pocket. Now it's like applying what you learned so that you're able to move forward. But something I'm feeling from this is then we have the Hyena. It's like there's this sense of irritation. There might even be something that you're needing to release. There might be some grudges or resentment or anger that you carry within, but it's almost like you might not even be aware of it yourself. It might be so suppressed, like pushed way down, that you're not even aware of. Maybe it's something that you thought you were over, but guess what? It's coming up for a reason. Maybe you're really feeling the post-shadow effect of Mercury retrograde, right? Because we're still kind of in that post-shadow effect. Mercury's gone direct, but we still got that posty effect, right? Maybe you're feeling this kind of retrograde energy for the next couple weeks. We're officially in a clear sometime in November, early November. Don't have the exact date. I might put it on the screen if I remember, but yeah, you might right now, like maybe the beginning of November, you're really feeling like this post-shadow Mercury retrograde at play. And I don't know, man, I've also been feeling that too. I've almost felt like I'm getting hit harder in the post than I was during Mercury retrograde, which is really weird. But this retrograde season, I found personally, was kind of smooth sailing. Besides like technology, like I was like, okay, sweet. But now it's kind of like some tests coming up and some things I'm noticing, things from my past coming up, dreams, things like that. And so I'm kind of feeling like that energy could be resonating with some of you. It's like, there's a lesson coming up early November or end of October to test, like, are you ready for the next step? Are you ready to expand? Are you ready for this new thing with the deer? This is kind of like Empress energy, something that you've been working towards or growing or developing, even when it's regarding your own personal journey and development and confidence, or it might be something literal, like you might actually be pregnant, which congratulations if you are. Maybe you recently given birth, maybe you recently found out that you're pregnant. Figuratively, you might be pregnant with ideas, or you're giving birth to something new this month, or launching launching something or giving something a first chance or your first shot at something, right? But something here is developing with the deer, okay? And that talks about expansion. It talks about growth and fertility, and this is a really beautiful energy. This is also very feminine energy to be in as well. So this is all about nurturing and creativity and expansion and growth, and it's beautiful. But in order to get to that place, you're needing to let something go. And so it's kind of like learning curves. It's kind of the energy that I'm feeling from this. It's like November, early November, I'm feeling it's kind of like that last little bit or that last little push before you make it up the hill or the mountain, I guess. It's like that one last push, that one last hurdle / challenge. It's like the final boss in like a video game, right? It's like, think about like Mario games, right? There's always like 3 bosses. You got the first try, then the second try, and then the third time, what is it? Third time's the chance, I think. Third time's the chance. So maybe this is like your third attempt at something, or you found yourself in the cycle and this is like the third time or something like that. Maybe that's a message for somebody out there. But yeah, so it's just like, definitely feel like there's lessons that are being tested. Are you truly ready for the next step? Are you truly ready for the next level? Well, your actions are going to show, and it's going to prove whether you're ready to pass to the next grade or if you're going to stay back a grade, you know? Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the snake, and the snake is all about recognizing your potential. This card's been showing up for a few signs, and I like how the cobra and the snake both come out. So also the energy of you guys shedding old skins, letting the past go, letting go of any dead weight, even like physically, like maybe you guys are cutting your hair or like making drastic changes to your appearance. That could be for someone out there. You know, maybe before you go cut your bangs or shave your head, you may want to just like think about it, because once you do it, there's no going back, right? So just a message for those that are impulsive and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna shave my head, and then the next day you're like, oh my god, why did I do that? Or immediately after you're like, shit, I fucked up my hair. Like, you see all those fucking fail videos all the time. It's like, please just avoid that disaster. And if you're gonna do it, maybe record it, then at least you can have a viral video. Just kidding. We have the gazelle and the octopus. For some, this lesson is about setting boundaries, or learning it's okay to say no, that you don't always have to say yes or be a people pleaser, or drop all of your shit just for anybody at any time. Like, you gotta worry about you gotta take care of your shit yourself, and you know, your responsibilities before you gotta take on anybody else's crap. And honestly, it's not your job to take on anybody else's issues. It's not your job to save everybody. That's just another message. And maybe that's the lesson that you're learning here. And you're shedding other people's responsibilities, recognizing it's not my life, it's not in my control, right? So that's another message that I'm getting here. So yeah, we have a lot coming out. I also do want to mention with the hummingbird, this does talk about this does talk about needing to return to something that keeps you grounded, replenishes your battery after a long day. So that could be many different things. This could be going out in nature. This could be doing some sort of creative project. This could be cooking, baking, eating. This could be taking a nice hot bath at the end of the day, or like doing yoga or stretches, like anything that really makes you feel good and helps replenish and restore you and bring you back to balance. Make sure you return to that, okay? Because it does feel like you're going through lots of learning curves, lots of lessons, lots of changes, and it can be exhausting at times, especially mentally and emotionally, so, and spiritually, all of the above, right? So just make sure you take time to take care of yourself. And also, with the hyena coming out, if there are any resentments or hurts or anger that you could be suppressing, / you feel like you're over it, but maybe deep down you're not, that could be coming up this month. That might be being brought to your attention for you to release. We do have a full moon in Taurus coming up at the end of October. Oh, sorry, not October, November. A bit backwards right now. So yeah, let's start clarifying and see why these cards came out and get some more details. So give me a second, because I'm going to pick a deck. What deck should I use today? We're going to use the Mermaid Tarot. Let's use this one, because I'm feeling called to it. This energy feels pretty nice. So let's take a look into the Cobra. Tell me or should we look into, yeah, we're going to look into them all. Tell me the Cobra for, wow, does this want to shuffle? Tell me the Cobra for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus for November 2021. Tell me the Cobra for, I want to call you Scorpio. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. We are in Scorpio season though. Tell me the Cobra for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus for November 2021. Tell me the Cobra please for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus. Tell me the Cobra for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus in November 2021. Tell me this. There we go. I was going to say Scorpio. Two of Swords coming out. So there's some sort. Yeah, see, you're being challenged here. You're being challenged. One last boss. This is the final boss. This is the final countdown. Oh, we got the Three of Cups. We also have the King of Wands. Tell me the Cobra. We also have the Five of Cups. Okay, and let's get one more for the Cobra. Ten of Swords. Ooh, sheesh. We also have the Lovers reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, as well as the Page of Wands and Death. So some of you have recently gone through a major ending, and it's important that you surround yourself with loved ones, friends, family, those that really uplift and support you. I feel like right now could be a really challenging time, especially emotionally. You could have gone through some sort of major heartbreak or major betrayal or ending of some sort, or a major loss in your life, and you know, you need as much support as you can get. And yeah, it just feels like you kind of have to ride out the waves and embrace all of your emotions. Let yourself cry, put on sad movies, sad songs, and let yourself, like, let it out. Oh my god, I'm like tongue-tied. This is a huge learning lesson for you. You may not see it right now. You may feel like, oh, this was just a waste of time. Oh my god, I wasted all this time with, you know, a person. We do have the Lovers reverse, so perhaps there's been a ending in a relationship, or there could be separation, or very little to no communication. Page of Pentacles reverse, like nothing out of this situation is coming. Nothing's coming out of this situation. Wow, my words are really backwards right now. Gemini energy coming out, just gotta mention that. So yeah, it's a lot. It's pretty tough emotionally, but I do feel like there's lots of support around you, or people that you can rely on, or at least one person in your life that has your back and you can trust. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the King of Wands. I feel like some of you are trying to just move on quickly from this heartbreak or from this sadness, like, you know, trying to go out with your friends, have fun, have some drinks, and go out and about, like trying to just like overcome this sadness. But I think it's also important that you embrace these emotions. Just don't run away from them, face them, as well as, you know, go out, have fun, right? You don't want to be locked up and cooped up in the house all day, sad and feeling depressed and upset forever. Like, obviously it's a good thing that you go out and you have fun and you take your mind off this crap and you return to, you know, what fulfills you and what restores your battery. I do kind of get that energy as if like some of you are trying to distract yourself from just saying or seeking out attention from other people to kind of fill the void. But remember, that is always going to be fleeting. You got to find that from within. That's just a little message for somebody. Now, with the Two of Swords, there is some sort of decision that you made. Maybe some of you made the decision to leave something behind, walk away from something, or end something, or call it quits. This can also talk about being challenged here. It's like you're being challenged in some sort of way, like your personal growth here. Like I said, I've been kind of repeating myself here. Because when we look at this Two of Swords, right, we got a mermaid, we got a man, and they're challenging each other to use different muscles they haven't used before. So this experience that you're going through, it's different than other losses and hurts, endings that you've gone through. This is much different. There's a different lesson. There's a different underlying theme / karmic cycle that you've gone through. And it's important that you recognize whatever this lesson is, so that moving forward, you know, things will be different. You won't repeat this lesson. So it's really important, it's very crucial that, like, you learn it now, or you recognize it now. Anyways. King of Wands, though, I do feel like you guys are pretty confident moving forward. Like, besides this heavy, sad energy that you could be in, you guys will be getting back your confidence, and you're not going to let this tear you down for very long. You're going to have your moments. Some days are going to be easier than others. It's going to come in waves, but for the most part, don't forget who you are. Don't forget all the lessons that you've all the challenges you've overcome, and how far you've come, and how strong you are, and, you know, don't let this tear you down. And that's kind of what was coming out at the bottom of the deck too. We had that Lovers reverse with the Page of Pentacles reverse, right? Something that just is over and done with. Maybe the energy in a relationship was unrequited, imbalanced, things like that. Anyways, nothing coming out of that situation. Definite ending. But underneath these cards, we have the Page of Wands and Death. So there's this sense of like positivity despite something that came to an end, despite the pain that you could be going through. Look at how much support there's around you, right? Cleaning up any damage, cleaning up any hurt, any woundings that are still left. And yet there's still this sense of hope. Like feeling not alone, feeling supported, feeling loved, knowing that you're gonna be okay. That's so, like, powerful, Virgo. And maybe you don't feel that way right now, but perhaps in November you're gonna start to see that light again. Okay? Scorpio energy coming out, by the way. But yeah, damn. Whew. That made me feel like heavy in the heart space when I said it's gonna be okay or something like that. I don't know. I just felt really heavy in the heart space. So maybe picking up on someone's energy. I'm sending you all my love. Oops, I just banged my elbow. Okay, tell me about the hummingbird. So let's see. What is it that you need to return to or include in your personal life that will help you on your journey, getting stronger? Tell me the hummingbird for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus, November 2021. Tell me about the hummingbird for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus in November 2021. Tell me the hummingbird for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus, November 2021. One more. Oh yeah, it doesn't really want to shuffle anymore. Hummingbird for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus in November 2021. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So definite change. Beautiful. I love to see that. I really do. So that's like you guys passed the final boss. You passed. You succeeded. You learned the lesson. Can we just get a round of applause because that's a toughie. All right. Tell me the hummingbird for Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Okay. Tell me about the hummingbird. We also have the Page of Cups. Oops. Didn't mean to throw that. Hummingbird for Virgo. We also have the Seven of Wands. Oh. And Queen of Swords. Okay. And let me just... There we go. Sorry, guys. I must have bumped this when I wasn't aware. Maybe whatever. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Queen of Wands reverse, 6 of Swords. So yeah, there is the energy of walking away / there's an ending, a separation between you, possible romantic partner. It doesn't have to be romantic, of course, but I do have to throw it out there, right, with this 2 of Cups. Look at that. But it's some sort of relationship you walked away from that you invest lots of time, energy, and emotion, and not really knowing what to expect in the near future. All you know is that you feel angry, saddened, even betrayed, hurt, etc., and you are just trying to move the fuck on, right? But with this 6 of Swords, there's lots of twists and turns, and it's a bumpy road. It's not smooth sailing like your traditional 6 of Swords, right? Sailing in the water. Maybe there's a few little waves, but no, this is, oops, oh, fuck. This is on ice, right? You ever fallen on ice before? It hurts badly. Shout out to my skaters out there. Maybe you skate, right? 'Tis the season. It's coming around the corner over here in Canada. I'm kind of looking forward to it, not gonna lie. Normally I'm like, fuck winter, nah. But you know, the last year, I'm really embracing the cold. Like, might as well. It's how many seasons, or how many months in the year over here, so might as well embrace it instead of wishing it was something different. Like, look at that personal growth for me. I love that. Anyways, so off topic, my bad. Anyways, you guys, I'm feeling really talkative today. But yeah, so major change, you guys remembering who you are, you're healing, you're getting your confidence back, you're getting your strength back. You're not going to let this heartbreak get in the way of yourself and potential opportunities that come in. Now, as you are focusing on yourself and your health and your wellness and getting your shit together and taking better care of yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself and all that, as you're doing that, as you're focusing on your abundance and, you know, really just being tip-top, we do have something coming in quite new. We have the Page of Cups, we also have the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Swords. So there is this unusual kind of offer that you could be receiving in November. Maybe it's someone you already know, or maybe it's a friend or someone through work, or maybe it's something brand new. But it's unusual, especially if this is coming from someone that you know. I don't think you know them all that well. Maybe they're an acquaintance, or again, like I said, through work, or this is someone brand new. But it's like, whatever it is that they're offering you, they definitely have feelings towards you, but it's quite young, you know, or like it's in the early stages, and I feel like it catches you by surprise. Like you weren't really expecting this, I want to say, confession. Like someone's confessing feelings towards you, but it's like you kind of are on the defense. You're like, hold on, wait a minute. Like you like me, or you want to take me out, or you want to get to know me? Like, that's a bit odd. Like, that's a bit strange. I don't know if do I trust this? This is kind of suspicious. Is it now because it's like when you take when you delete all those photos of you and your partner on your Instagram or fucking Facebook or whatever you use, and then that one person who's been keeping their eyes on you slides into the DMs because they see that you've recently deleted all those photos and like, you single now? Like am I getting that energy? And so it's like, why do you care? Why do you care if I'm single? You know, it's just like that. So this kind of catches you by surprise. I don't think you're necessarily closed off, but I do think you have your defenses up and you're just like, okay, hold on, because I just left something behind. I'm still trying to get my shit together. I'm still trying to move on, / there's some things that I need to work through, / release. Maybe I'm still holding some grudges, resentments, etc. I don't really know if I trust this just yet. I want to get to know you. Let me take this slowly, because what is this? What is this fish? What is this fish, you know? So it's definitely like your unusual kind of offer. It's a bit different, or maybe it's like a small little gesture, but it's just like, okay, I see that there's potential, but do I want this? I don't even know if I like you. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling from this. But hey, you never know unless you see. I don't know what the fuck that was. You never know unless you see. Okay, what? I don't even know, you guys. Tell me the hyena. Tell me the hyena for Virgo, Summer Rising Venus. I do feel like a lot of you, let me pause the shuffling and let me go back to that Cobra energy that we had earlier with that Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, but then we have the Three of Cups and the King of Wands, and I'm kind of getting that with this hyena energy, and it just made me think back to these cards, so I'm going to talk about this again. It's like you could be going through heartbreak and sadness and heaviness, but like on the outside, you're like, yeah, let's have fun, I'm confident, I don't give a fuck. Oh, they broke my heart? No, they didn't. Who are they? Like, I don't even know who you're talking about. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling from this as well. And so with that hyena energy, this kind of talks about being able to mask a lot of that sadness, a lot of that heaviness, and I'm just saying that we might get a little bit more what we just talked about with that King of Wands, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, probably the hyena for Virgo. So I think some of you are really like masking a lot of that hurt. Maybe it's because it just makes you feel really uncomfortable at times. You're not really quite sure how to process those emotions. So let's take a look into the hyena real quick. For Virgo, Summer Rising Venus, November, we have the Fool. So there is something new beginning, but remember, there's still a little bit, you're carrying that sack with you. There's still a little bit of receipts, some baggage from the past. Why are you carrying that with you into this new direction? Why are you bringing things from your past with you? Just in case? Okay, but why are you still bringing that with you? Alright, time of the hyena, because you gotta let that go. Time of the hyena. Thank you. And it's on the floor. What do we have? I can't see it. Alright, you guys ready? Let's see. Three of Swords. What did I tell you? You're still carrying some hurt, some pain, some sadness in this little bag. People would just think, oh, you got maybe your charger, your phone, your wallet in there, but no, you're carrying a bunch of sadness, some hurt, betrayal, baggage, resentment. You're still carrying some of that. You're like, what do you mean? No, I'm ready for new beginnings, but behind you, that's in your bag. You're like, but I'm still kind of hurt. I still have trouble trusting people. I still kind of holding on to that, but I'm hiding it because I do want to move on, right? You do, but at the same time, there's still some things that need to be released. Doesn't mean that you can't give anything new a chance, but there still is, that energy lingering. So just be mindful of patterns or cycles, repeating themselves, which is what I was picking up on at the beginning of the reading. Tell me about the hyena for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, November 2021. We have the Magician. Okay, I really like this energy with the Magician and the Fool. So definitely recognizing that you can bring in whatever you want for yourself in your future. You have all the tools you need. It's really just about bringing it all together and getting clear with yourself on what is it that you want and what you don't want. And what restrictions, what limitations are holding you back, and what is it that you're needing to remove. Okay? I really like that Magician. Nice, Virgo. All right. Oh, what do we have here? The Emperor. Whew. Damn, y'all are on fire. Wow, lots of major arcana popping through out this reading. Oh my god, you guys. I'm shook. We have the Chariot, Lover's Reverse, and the Ten of Cups. See, look at this. You're not letting this past relationship, heartbreak, karmic cycle, whatever the fuck this is, right? Underneath that Four of Cups, right? Yeah, of course. You're not gonna let that hold you back. Guess what? You're moving on. You're picking yourself back up. You're back on that bull like a cowboy. Oh my god. I'm like in such a funny mood right now. But yeah, it's like you guys are really just about like, let's move on. No use staying in the past, sobbing and feeling sorry for myself. I got shit to do. I got people to meet. And I can't put my life on pause because of this asshole who broke my heart or whatever. So it's like, look at you guys taking control like the Emperor. But again, don't be afraid to face your emotions at times. Okay? I'm sure the Emperor has his breaking moments too, just behind the scenes. But again, right, you would never see the Emperor break down in front of his kingdom. No, he's gonna do that in private. So again, the same energy is like, there's still some resentment, some hurts, some pains that you're dealing with, but I think you're dealing that by yourself in private. You're not so much open with sharing that with the rest of the world, and that's okay, right? To each their own. You handle your emotions the way you want to, but give yourself the time you need to feel it, to let it go as many times as you need. But it does look like you guys are not letting that hold you back. You're not about staying in the past. You're not about sobbing and being like, woe is me for too long. Like, you're really just picking yourself up and you're like, okay, I'm gonna cry for a minute and then I'm done. Right? And now I gotta move on, and now I got shit to do, and now I gotta do this and go out and meet these people, whatever. Like, you're busy. Oh, okay. Time with the Deer for Virgo, Summer, Rising, Venus. Then we're gonna grab a fairy message. Time of the Deer for Virgo, Summer, Rising, Venus in November. Oh my god, why did I want to say February? Where am I? February might be relevant for someone. Time of the Deer for Virgo, Summer, Rising, Venus for November 2021. Time of the Deer for Virgo, Summer, Rising, Venus, November 2021. One more shuffle. Okay, thank you. Time of the Deer for Virgo for November 2021. Okay, what do we got here? The Nine of Cups. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Time of the Deer. We also got the Four of Cups. Okay. Oh. Lots of cards exploded. We got the Queen of Cups. So lots of cups coming out. Right. Okay. And we also got the Hangman. Okay, and that's it. Well, we're going to take that. Nine of Wands and the Sun. Okay. We do have to start at the bottom. Aquarius energy, wishes coming true, which we have that Nine of Cups coming out. So definitely wishes. Whatever you wish, you will receive. Okay? The manifestation / the seeds that you plant, they will sprout and grow into a beautiful garden of whatever the things that you plant. You want to plant the pentacle? Guess what? You got that new job. You got that increase in money. You plant that cup, guess what? You got new emotions, or you're making new connections, new relationships, romance, whatever. Like, again, whatever seeds that you plant, whatever intentions. We got that new moon in Scorpio coming up, I believe, on the 5th of October. It's a Friday. It's on a Friday, so I think it's the 5th of October, if I'm correct, because I'm kind of messed up with the dates. I don't even know. Time's, like, warped for me lately. It's just, like, I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. Like, oh, you guys. Anyways, lots of wishes being granted. because you passed the lesson, you passed that final boss. I keep relating it to a final boss, like a final push. You change your perspective on something, or there was something that, like I said, you weren't seeing, / there's a lesson that you need to learn, / there was something that you're needing to release, something you felt like you were being rejected, but the lesson is you're looking at things differently. You're like, you know what, I wasn't rejected, or no, how do I word this? Rejection is redirection, or God's protection, right? That saying, rejection is redirection, God's protection, right? And that's exactly what you're realizing here. You're like, oh, why am I not good enough? You know, you're like really sad, feeling really blue, feeling really heavy, and then you're like, wait a fucking minute. Let me look at things differently, because I don't like how I'm feeling. This feels pretty shitty. Let me look at, how can I look at things differently? How can I reprogram my thinking thoughts? Rejection is redirection. Exactly, you guys. And that is how you overcome those struggles. You get back your happiness, your stability regarding your emotions, feeling more in control and in tune with yourself, feeling more fulfilled, and recognizing that you have the ability to create and manifest anything that you wish. Remembering who you are. Remembering that whatever wasn't meant for you, get rid of it. It does not serve a purpose. You know, time, some people will come into your life for a time, a reason, a season, or a lifetime, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. That's so not how the saying goes. But anyways, you're recognizing that just wasn't meant for you. That there's something better out there. And you can't wait to see what's around the corner. I love it. Oh, that's so beautiful. What a beautiful reading, Virgo. Can I just get like, I don't know why I'm clapping, but it just, wow. Like, I feel like we've gone full circle. November feels like that for you. Woo, okay. So, any fair messages for Virgo, summarizing Venus regarding this reading for November towards advice for Virgo, summarizing Venus. What advice do you have for Virgo? Any fair messages for Virgo, summarizing Venus for November 2021. Okay. Any fair messages for Virgo? Oh, wow. We got the Bright Mother, number 16. So this is the energy of fertility. So really fitting with the deer that came out, and even the cobra and hummingbird, right? It's just all about lessons being learned, expansion, and new beginnings, right? I said we have that new moon in Scorpio coming up, and this represents your potential. This represents fertility and growth, and how important it is to nurture the seeds that you plant, like I was talking about earlier. I think November is going to be a very productive month for you, and just, you know, get organized, get a clear plan in mind as to things that you may need to get done or accomplish. This is also a very intimate energy, so maybe you're really opening up to someone around you, or someone new that comes in, or someone in your life you already know currently. But this energy, as you can see, very exposed, very like raw and vulnerable, and maybe that's something that you're learning as well in the month of November. So yeah, Virgo, that's what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.